All right, this is Thoughts on Living in Las Vegas, Part 10. Tonight is a treat because I happen to get parking right next to the entrance to the Palms. Look at that. And of course, there's the Rio there. So this actually is a pretty nice casino. It's a strip-like casino, except it's off the strip. So this actually has a lounge at the very top called Apex, but I don't think it's open today. So this actually is comparable to, I'd say, the Mirage, mostly.
I don't bingo. To you. I don't care.
That's the centerpiece of this. Yeah, it's interesting. There's so many empty tables. And that's what makes the Palms a bit different. This here would be crowded at Caesar's Palace. So remember when I said that I would be inside a casino and give you commentary later? Luckily though, this is at the Palms, so I can just sit here and give commentary right now. Yeah, they have this odd situation where all the craps tables are next to the entrance. That to me just doesn't make any sense. Other than that, it's laid out quite well. So supposedly these are regulars, locals, but not as local as that previous video at Dottie's Casino. These are, I suppose these are locals with some money and probably people from just the surrounding areas, California, Arizona. It's a pretty low-key bar, or a pretty low-key casino. But at one point, well, what was it? Poker After Dark actually took place here at the Palms. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm not even sure. I think that might actually be a... Oh, okay, the shark is real, I suppose. It's just in a tank. It looks like it's in a tank full of water, but it's not. It's just for display. Yeah, but this center right here is what takes the cake. I'll go around. Buffet. It's actually a pretty sedate casino. Lots of empty spaces. For something this nice, basically this would be considered something that, like I said, would be on the Strip, but it's not. So, there aren't that many gamblers here. It's nighttime. Usually that's when the casinos start to fill up, and it is after 10 o'clock at night. You also notice that these casinos now pump latest music. It used to be elevator music from the 80s and 70s at one point, but not anymore. Just now every casino here in Vegas, well, except the small ones like Dottie's, they all sound like a 24-hour fitness gym. But these are the slot machines now at this point. No more coins. Oh, they did away with the clang, clang, clang of coins many years ago, but still, that's what we associate with the iconic one-armed bandit. At this point, it's just tickets. You get a ticket with an amount on it. You see that? You notice how she's clutching her bag. Oh, she's been there a while. But yeah, it's a very cavernous place. Very cavernous. So this end would be the slot machines, and the other end would be, I don't know, more slot machines. It's the craps tables and the card tables are sandwiched in between. If I go around the corner this way, I'll get to the elevator for the Apex Club, but that's under renovation at this point. Besides, I think it's open only on Tuesdays through Sundays, Thursdays through Sundays. That's about it. Yeah, hopefully I can interview somebody here. But maybe not. Yeah, that's the one thing about Vegas. Most of these places, you know, the buffets shut down after about 9, or shut down at 9. There's nothing after 9. It's just specials. I'm not sure what the specials are here for the Palms. Anybody can look that up online. Vegas is known for specials. There are certain ones like the 99-cent shrimp cocktail downtown that still exists, but the price of shrimp has really dropped down in the past 20 years. Because that stuff is farmed now. It's a lot of shrimp that's just not wild caught anymore. But yeah, this is a pretty laid back casino. This is really comparable to like the Palazzo or the Mirage, just the decor. Yeah, it's interesting. So yeah, I was sold on the glamour of all this. I suppose the only way it could work, I was talking to that one lady after, you know, the interview, basically after the little tete-a-tete on video. I said that, well, you could have the fantasy of the way you think Vegas should be if you had enough money to live on the Strip. In fact, if you just go next to the casino here at the Palms, there's Palms Place. And the concierge, the doorman, the valet, I believe, said to me, there are condominiums here for sale for about $270,000 for a one-bedroom, 600 square foot condominium. So if you could just go from, say, here, let's just assume that you did have the cash to just buy a condominium, or I guess, okay, mortgage it, but to buy it outright. But most people would just do the payments, maybe use it as a pied-à-terre, live here part of the time and then work somewhere else. But let's say you bought the condo outright. You just go there, I guess, have breakfast in the casino, go to the Strip for shopping, have everything else delivered to you from elsewhere. And so your whole world would be circumscribed by just a mere few blocks. I guess if you take a look at this location here on Google Maps and then factor in the Strip, the choicest parts of the Strip, we're talking less than 3 square miles. That's basically it. Just 3 square miles. Oh, that's a slot attendant. Now I understand, after looking at the wages here, she probably makes a big whopping 10 or 11 bucks an hour. $11 an hour here would be enough to get you an apartment, actually. Not the best of apartments, but it would be able to get you an apartment. You'd have to save up for the electric bills for the summers, which are about 5 months long. But you could do it if you budgeted to do it. $11 an hour, 40, 480. So about $1,500 or $1,400 after taxes. Your apartment would be like $580 a month. The real apartments here start at about, I'd say about $900 a month for a 2-bedroom. But you could do it. So that's the reason why you've got people here that are stuck here. Some of them just have no other skills. Others, like me, have a health condition. But I've decided to be a broken down snowbird coming here just in the winters at this point. But there are people like me, or there are people that are a lot older, like I said to you folks in earlier videos. There are people that are beyond disabled. They're crippled. But that's a good sign. It means it's pretty easy to live in Vegas, like I said in that one commentary right before that attempted carjacking at Circle Park, Essex Park, I guess. But yeah. Alright, so maybe I'll do another part at the Palms, but I'll end it here for now so that this video uploads properly. Alright, until next time, hopefully it'll just be part 2 of the Palms. We'll see how I feel. Alright, until next segment, cheers.